Welcome back to the Barely D&D podcast. My name is The Big Mike. I've watched the DM for quite some time now. I've learned his voice and his mannerisms. And now, I'm in charge. And I'll be the one telling you about today's episode, which is episode 9, Into Deeper Waters of Campaign 1, The Accidental Adventures. Before I can get into our level 3 adventure on the marvelous date of 3488 PB Tefthrar 24, I have to recap last week's adventure, to which this is the exciting sequel. Episode 8, The Breath Before the Plunge. Departing from Le Coeur Ouvert and reeling from the gravity of the complication into which Craig, Greta, and Bazz have stumbled, our trio of heroes returned to Spieguber in an attempt to regroup and create a plan going forward. Spieguber had a cool head in regard to the issues, and the party felt a growing kinship with their employed captain as they formulated a plan to delay their voyage to Nikistanik, meeting with Seligwo, and then to take care of their service to Le Pommever by reporting on the Kefkin position in La Main Libre. After meeting with Spieguber, the party traveled to the far eastern side of the city in search of steeds to ferry them on their journey across northeastern Unsen. Along this journey, this group ran into a pair of friendly strangers, Bulgrug and Eek, with whom they requested to possibly venture in the future, as well as a less than sober horse purveyor. With a sly spellcasting, Bazz convinced this individual to sober her life, but not before attaining a good deal on 3 horses. The party rode these beasts of burden through the streets of Port Resplendissant, where they tied them up and bedded them down for the night. Just before finally laying down, after both Craig and Greta had fallen asleep, Bazz arose from his bed to lock the door to their darkened room. When the half-dryad turned around, he was suddenly confronted by a massive, shrouded figure in the darkness. An 8-foot-tall, horned man, with glowing green eyes in the moonlit shadows of the small room. Before Bazz could react, his mind swirled into bleeding colors and mixed images, and he fell backward, unconscious, and darkness overtook all. In this fleeting moment, we return to our tale. Let's hop in.
What up, what up, what up? We back.
Hello.
We're all here. We're all hanging out. We're about to roll some dice and make some bad choices, everybody.
Heck
What?
Is there a
yeah.
coffee stain on my paper?
That's Melanie.
Merlin.
There's one on my paper, too.
It's okay. It's kind of like
Let me see.
That's
symbol.
sweet.
It's
That's
a
it's
symbol
kind of
of
cute.
free love. I'm
Isn't it
hoping.
I don't think it was me. I think it was Melanie.
Well,
Guys, I just lost my pencil. You hit record and
I'm checking. I have mine. I didn't lose mine.
I don't have a pencil.
I
I'm just gonna
bought
highlight
like
the name that you
an-
accidentally said last time.
I bought an entire pack of pencils, and they are gone now. I had to borrow one from
When I
Ruby
took the
again.
SAT, I bought like 20 number 2 pencils. Just because I was
Why
worried
number
that
2?
Because you have to
No,
have it.
mechanical.
Dear
You have
listener,
to-
I have some very bad news. And I'm sorry that I'm the one that has to break it to you. We all kind of got together. Melanie's not here today. She's been kicked off the podcast.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She's on a road trip and she can't ask her question. But she's here in spirit.
Do you want a question from the DM?
Oh,
'Cause I just
yeah.
have one.
Ask us a question.
If each of your characters had to get presents for each other at Christmas, what would they get?
I
For
need
each
to take
other?
a second to think about that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I know what I would get Bazz. I would find string and then I would give it to him for like a leash for his bees.
I love that. I would like politely accept, but then like never use it.
Yeah. That feels very accurate for the interactions between you two.
Yes.
I would, for Bazz, I think I would start like collecting bees and like flying, like dead bees or like flying like little dead wasps anywhere I found them. And then I would just, because I'm like, well, I know he likes bees.
Okay.
The moment you said that, both of us looked at each other with really big eyes, like, okay, and then looked back to you.
I feel like Bazz would like just take some wood and like whittle it into something and like give it to you guys.
I feel like I would just find some really cool rocks and leaves for Greta. Oh, and Brett.
Oh yeah, I definitely
I
get,
got
like,
so flattered, like that was like a really thoughtful gift or something.
I'd figure out a way to like sew
one's
another
ever given
pocket
me a
onto your
leaf.
cloak.
That would be
Or like
That's awesome.
get you more pockets.
just more pockets.
Yeah. For what would I do for Craig?
I was about to say, I was like, and Craig gets nothing.
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, Zach, I just had a really great idea. I say great idea as far as you think it's a good idea, but instead of like a bag of holding, it'd be so cool to have like a pocket of holding for Greta.
Oh.
What?
I
Maybe
would
Zach
love
already
that.
homebrewed an item in the world specific for that somewhere.
Where
Zachary,
do I find it? You
Who
don't
knows?
know. I
The
don't know.
bookstore.
You don't
Everything
know.
we missed is in the bookstore. We got to go back there.
There was so much lore there, and I was like, "You guys look at any of the books?" And you're like, "No." I was like, "You sure?" Yeah. Okay. No, I have made a really cool item out there in the world somewhere.
I gotta find it.
Wow.
What if someone finds it first?
Like usual,
Then they can
Zachary's
buy it.
already thought of all the good ideas.
No. You guys come up with all sorts of good ones.
Like Snappleberries.
Like
Snappleberries.
I had not thought of Snappleberries.
Speaking of item and stuff suggestions, we're working on a Patreon right now where if you sign up for it, you can actually suggest names of NPCs and magic items and even NPCs entirely that we may use.
May.
If
May is the strong word.
If Zachary thinks your
I'm
idea
not
is
gonna
really
put
cool.
Professor Poop Poop in the podcast because you paid $4. But
Unless I name my character that next campaign.
Please don't do this.
But if you go with
In the
something
other
cool,
campaign, a player named her character, no joke, for real, Wee Woo Pookrika. And I have to say that name constantly with a completely straight face.
I would never
There are
do that to
dramatic
you.
moments where I have to say, Wee Woo, what do you do? And it is very frustrating.
I listen a little. I started listening to the podcast, but it occurs in the same world at the same time, so I can't
Yeah.
because of spoilers. But I love it hearing wee woo.
They're in their first dungeon. It's very exciting.
But yeah, so
Sorry, anyway.
we're still setting that up. But in the future, there's a chance that you could play a part in what we do if Zach thinks your idea is cool. So I don't know.
And I will, if I use your idea, I promise I'll credit you.
Oh yeah, we'll shout
That's
you
right.
out. Whatever, as long as your name isn't whatever Zach just said, then we'll say it.
Wee woo.
We no
Wee woo paprika.
Yeah.
I have my
All
gift for Craig.
Huh?
I have
What
my
is
gift.
it?
So I think Craig would be intimidated. No, I think Greta would be intimidated by your
Madness?
fancy.
No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
By her raw, virile masculinity.
Oh man. Go
I
on.
think Greta would be intimidated by because you came from a city with jewels and stuff, and those are really fancy and rich, and your hair looks like gold. So I think Greta would spend she would spend she wouldn't eat for a couple days to be able to buy Craig a really pretty ring or something, or
I feel
a
like
necklace.
Craig's response would be oh my gosh, I'm actually a big collection of this.
Am I supposed to be doing an NPC this week?
Yeah. What NPC? But who would they get to give to?
What would Spagoover give us?
What would Spagoober give us?
You never said what you'd give Craig.
What I'd give
Yeah.
Craig? I said I would get y'all wood carvings.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Carvings.
And then I feel like Craig is someone really difficult to shop for. So
I don't even think that's an insult. I think that's just not offensively, but I just feel like it's true.
I get you a hammer or something. I don't know, a personalized gift, some kind of rock hammer.
Could you have a bow on it?
I'd put a bow on
Aw.
everything for
Okay.
sure. But what should Spagoober get us?
Well, he loves these adventurers. What would Spagoober get? For Bazz, he'd probably get a small bowl that he could place some dirt in and grow some flowers so that his bees could have something to pollinate while they miss their home. And then for Craig, he would probably get, he is a dwarf, and he knows how many dwarves get little clasps for their hair and their beards, and he would get the large one that Craig could put down so that he could regain some control of all of his voluptuous hair. And then for Greta, he would probably get her a series of 3 bags, one that fits inside the others, so that she always has an exceeding number of bags, but if she wants, she can fill all 3 with things.
With what?
With things.
With things.
Things.
Thanks.
Items that you might have.
Yeah.
I love that. I like bowls. I just need to get a big bowl. That's what I need to plant some flowers in. Do we get specific bunks in the ship or specific places we can decorate?
No, you guys remember looking at the ship that people were just hanging
Oh, okay.
hammocks. The ship had no. You've seen its lower deck.
Oh.
It ain't nice.
I wonder if we can use the jar of heart as collateral for a nicer vessel.
No.
Or a fleet, one magic item per.
Well, it's kind of crazy though.
Everyone
All of a
gets
sudden
their
you're
own ship.
less attached to the heart.
I think that you're frustrated.
Oh,
that's
this
not
is
responding.
player Landon. This isn't.
So
This
anyway,
isn't
are we
Bazz, the
ready
character.
to chow on in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Is it morning?
Light is creeping through the window panes, and the golden warm greeting of Unsen in the middle of summer. And it's very temperate weather. Honestly, these days are sunny with a high of 75. If you know the reference, you know it. But I mean, really, it's just picturesque. I mean, think like Mediterranean coast in the summer. It's just gorgeous. And little motes of dust and different debris are being picked apart in the article. I will harm you. Okay. Being picked apart in the streams of light that are dancing through the windows on one side of your room. And you all are stirring awake in your space. Craig and Greta, you wake up in your beds, and the room is as you left it for the most part.
Do I wake up or am I still unconscious?
Bazz is sleeping on the floor next to his bed.
Zach just stays quiet.
Who wakes up first?
Can I wake up first?
Yeah.
No, roll for. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please go ahead. That
Okay.
was gonna be so cool.
I
We woke up
yawned,
today
I
and chose violence.
stretch, and I'm like, wow, it's so pretty. Bazz? And I look on the floor.
No.
No?
You wake up.
He said no.
You stretch. You say, whatever you said.
Oh,
Then you look around the room and you can see, if I remember correctly, Greta's bed is on like far left, and then Bazz is on, or Craig is like up against the wall under the window, and then Bazz is on far right. Craig, you look around the space and you do not see Bazz.
Do not see Bazz?
You do not see Bazz.
Okay.
His stuff is there.
Yawn, stretch. Oh, pretty light. Hey, where's Bazz? Can I think that?
I mean, you can think or say whatever you
Okay.
want.
Yeah. ... That's my response.
I'm so asleep.
You're still asleep? Okay.
Give
So,
in to your anger.
is there a way to make tea or like any kind of drink?
You haven't checked downstairs.
Where's
They
Bazz? I
may-
need some tea.
They may have such drink imbibements for the morning, but you're not aware of any.
Okay, so not.
You all don't own a kettle set, if that's what you're
There
asking.
is a bathtub.
No.
There is a bathtub.
No, I
Let's
have
make some
not
bathtub
gone.
Been
moonshine.
changed in a couple
Craig
bags,
has-
but there is a bathtub.
Craig has
Bat-
not gone into that
bathtub
bathroom since.
moonshine.
I'm pretty
Where's-
sure. He's. Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Greta, are you arising as well?
No.
Okay. Greta's still asleep.
So I'm gonna go downstairs and look for Bazz.
Okay. You hop up off of your bed.
Wait, I wanna follow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so now Greta just sort of shoots away like in her bed, sitting
You're going
straight up,
downstairs?
and then whips her blanket off.
Can I
and hops
catch-
Wait,
on.
can I take the blanket? I take the blanket with me and I wrap it over my head and I.
Like a hood?
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is the
like a
blanket?
kid, like making, because it's way too big.
Nice.
So it's like trailing
I'm
behind
gonna
you.
hold the trail.
Oh.
Like the little
Okay.
train.
So you get a little bit,
Yeah.
and then yanks you a bit. You guys out of the room, and you the door closes behind you. We can say that you bring the key and lock it,
Sure.
and you guys start going down the hallway and downstairs. The warm hearth is as it often is. It's a bit of a calmer atmosphere this morning, and there is music playing, but it's sort of like a really gentle. It's 5:20. How are you all yawning?
Well, I started yawning as Craig, and then I just couldn't stop.
It's just really good role play.
I was like, we can't start early enough. So like there is music going, but it's like a very pleasant, gentle violin, like a and there is ale that you can smell. There is more of the honey bread that's been toasted for breakfast. You can smell some cooked fish of various assortments. So people seem to have steamed vegetables of types. But you can also, you think you smell some tea. So it seems like it is a breakfast item here. And there's probably maybe 20 or 30 people downstairs. It's pretty early. You guys got up at maybe 6 or 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did.
Good for us.
Yeah.
I wish I could
So what
do
are
that
you
in real
doing,
life.
Craig?
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I search the room for Bazz and like?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. This
With
is
your new dice.
with my new dice. Oh, did I mention that Zachary got me new dice?
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be a me
I
thing. just
definitely got a
exciting.
5.
They're never gonna find you. They're just
Perception.
like, oh, he's somewhere else.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
That would be an
Wait a
8.
minute. Okay, well, I'm very excited for your modifier. Still not a good roll. You look around the room, and
people.
there's a wash of people, but yeah, it's a lot of faces, and like 10 of the people are in the middle dancing. It's much more calm. There are a number of people slowly dancing right now, and so there's just a lot of movement and diversity and density. You don't see Bazz.
Hey, Greta, did you hear Bazz leave, or have you seen him? I mean, he's probably in this room somewhere, but have you seen anything?
Greta is staring into space and swaying slightly.
Okay, this is why we need Bazz. Okay. I don't know how to interact with you. And I woke up.
Greta's not a morning person.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bar and ask if they have tea.
Okay, so you approach the bar.
It was fun being on the podcast, you guys. That's it, I guess.
But returning to the characters who are in the scene, Landon.
Sorry, okay.
You walk up to the counter, and the Goliath woman that you met the first time that you guys were here, she's at the bar, and she's like sort of rubbing it down with a towel and slicking it. And she looks up and she says, "Oh, hello, sweetie. How are you two today?"
Hi, we're good. I was just wondering what kind of teas you guys have.
We have a number. What would you be interested in?
Can you give me some options?
Absolutely. We have snappleberry tea, chamomile, lemon ginger.
Peach?
I'm sorry, I do not know. What is a peach?
You live a sad life, but it's okay. You can figure. I'll show you peaches someday.
That was kind of a hurtful thing
No,
to say.
I didn't mean it. I will change your life with peaches, and I give her a thumbs up. And
All right. What kind of tea
can I
can I
have
get you?
a chamomile?
Certainly. Yes. And
Greta's awake now. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
it was Greta, yes? What would you like?
I'm gonna look at Craig. Chamomile? It's 6 o'clock, Craig. Do you have anything actually,
It is incredible that you knew the time. I don't think we have any clocks around here.
I have a really good internal body clock, actually.
Apparently.
How do you know the time? Do you have a really
I
good
just
internal
know that
body
we
clock?
don't have a
too?
clock, so I don't know how you said the time so confidently.
I know it's too early for
We had a
chamomile.
really pleasant interaction last time, and I understand that some people are morning people, but this is a lot of aggression so early in the morning. Our last interaction was so pleasant.
Greta's gonna like onto the table.
She's she's tired.
And
She wants. I'm gonna guess a snappleberry tea.
All right, absolutely. Each of those would be 2 copper.
Okay. Do I?
I have all the gold.
I mean,
You
this-
did.
wait, let me check.
Hold on.
No, I have 500.
I have 30
gold.
snappleberries that are probably not in good condition.
Greta, this
No,
prompts
I
you to
have
think,
500
look in your
gold.
jacket. Yep, that's jam. And not in the good way.
Can I put jam in my inventory now?
You can put, like, rotten jam.
No, wait a minute. That's 500 gold of Mika. I thought it
Do you
said
have any
4.
money,
No,
Chris?
I look at her and I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. My roommate has the money. It's
That is
okay.
fine,
We'll
that
come back
happens.
later.
I have
Certainly,
1
no
copper.
problem.
What can I get for 1 copper?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, when we find you, we
Well,
are going to distribute.
Bazz's stuff is still in the room. You can just go back up and get
No,
them.
We don't.
yeah.
We do not think of that.
We do not think
that
of
would
that.
be the smart.
Unless you were climbing into bed with a bag of money. Scrooge McDuck, I think it's still in the room.
He holds it close and then
It
he
keeps
falls
me warm at
asleep.
night.
Boy,
The
I
shiny
am not
things.
getting tea. You said persuasion.
What happens when you're mean in the morning? What'd you
10.
get? 10?
Wait, actually, that's an 8.
Oh,
Lied, I can't do math.
I'm sorry, honey. I enjoy you all, but I have to ask our prices for our items.
Not even like something else besides tea. What's the cheapest?
That's
thing
going
you
to
have?
be our cheapest item.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna like melt off of the table and like.
Maybe go get some more sleep there, dearie.
Yeah, you should really take a nap.
But if you all come back from a drinks later, that is fine.
All
I'll
right.
be here.
All right, I walk. I say goodbye and I
She waves.
take Greta.
She goes back to
Hold
waving
your
down the
hand,
counter.
Craig.
I don't let you hold my hand.
Okay, you go to all the and he pulls it out.
You give me your hand and I grab your other hand and I put them together. And I continue walking.
Now let's pray.
Also, you hear calling after you gotta. Also, ma'am, please leave the blankets in the rooms.
I keep walking. Did you
Okay.
hear that? That was
All right,
loud.
so I guess we're gonna go back up to the room.
Okay. You return to the room, you pull out the key, you unlock the door, you go in, close it behind you. So,
Greta, I'm
Where's
really
Bazz?
concerned. Where's Bazz?
Do a magic check. Is it a good
Oh
time
my-
for that? You think
Wait a minute.
he might?
Can
Not,
I- No, because
he
it's
might
only
not.
looking
Yeah,
at
he
room
might
for
not
magic.
be hiding anywhere.
If
Call on old. Ask him where he is.
old.
okay, you shout. Nothing happens. Do you will the orb to you?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
doing. That's what I'm doing.
So you shout, nothing happens to you. Oh yeah, and you like look in your hand, and it's really trippy when it happens because it's like, it's less like you see anything. It's a very weird magic because It's like literally one frame of a video was just laid over another. There is your hand, there is no orb, and then there's just suddenly an orb. And it like weighs in your hand, and you're familiar. I mean, like the clear glass orb is in your hand, about the size of a baseball, and the dark iridescent black fluid is just pulsing within it. Orb's in your hand.
Okay. Hey, old, can't find Bazz, and I was just wondering if he talked to you, about if he was going somewhere or if something happened. Would you know?
The dark fluid begins like pulsing into more defined tendrils that spiral and reach outward, and a little darkest center dot appears that you know to be the eye that you think of it as. And the voice protrudes into your mind. Yeah, there you go. Like your bag. No, it's just a dark black dot. But the voice protrudes into your mind and says,
Craig. No, I have not spoken with Bazz.
Wait, is he didn't? Okay, Landon,
was a
did
different
you
creature.
ever talk to old?
I mean, he has before.
Like, you know.
I did last night, but it wasn't related to
Okay.
like.
Because I was thinking, like, he says that he hasn't talked to Bazz.
I mean, you can make an insight check if you want.
Okay.
Can I see what's happening?
I mean, yeah, Craig is staring at the orb.
Okay.
But every time you guys like kind of commune with it, like it's all like one person talks to the orb, but then only they hear the voice back.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
I think it's.
Pretty much.
I think it's.
You get the feeling that he's being honest with you.
Okay.
I think it's interesting how this orb has become something that like we were all afraid of and like never look at, don't touch, like the weird awkward roommate almost.
Don't touch the weird roommate. Everyone knows that experience.
No, it's just like it's like he's with us all the time.
But
it's
like,
just,
we don't acknowledge
but
him.
it's not like scary anymore. She's like, oh yeah, that's old, a deep, powerful,
yeah.
probably really dangerous being. But we just
And
kind
he's
of like
asking us to do something
really sus.
really.
Craig, you are holding the orb, and you do not.
I'm old. I'm concerned about Bazz. I don't know where he is. He doesn't act like this. Do you have any, like, I don't know what to do. Do you have any suggestions
I
for
cannot
us?
see him either.
You can't. Do
Whether
you normally
he is,
see him?
he is. I can see almost everything. But
Oh,
he
that
is
is really concerning.
beyond my sight right now.
Who do I go to? I mean, like, is there like a police or is there like?
To be honest, Craig, this seems like it might be above the pay grade of those with whom you commonly interact. I do
I'm
not know.
just a dwarf. What am I supposed to do with this?
I do not know,
I'm
Craig.
smaller than most people. They could like crush me. I can't.
Greta, you are watching the
I'm gonna
maybe
give
like
Craig a hug.
you're watching the maybe like 200-pound dwarf with his huge muscles, like in a high-pitched voice, say to the orb, "I'm such a small person." His huge
Give
beard
Craig
bouncing.
a hug and like stroke his
I-
hair.
I make you like hug yourself. Like,
Dude!
with the hands.
There's got to be conflict.
Fair
okay?
enough. Fair enough.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna like, I don't know,
Okay.
feel it out.
Craig stands there kind of confused with the orb.
I like put the orb away.
Okay. You walk over, put it back in the bread bag. You open it up. There's still the golden knife in there. Still the little spyglass, the rusted spyglass, and
Okay.
a bunch of very stale bread. And you put the orb inside. You close the bag.
How much? Can I grab some bread?
Sure.
I grab like 3 loaves of bread.
It's kind of like picking up a softball.
I
Hey, how
crunch.
much gold is in there? Do we know?
That's a separate bag.
There is 184 gold left.
Looks like there's about 180
Can
people.
Can I take 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
So put in your inventory 30 gold. Landon, please subtract 30 gold from the total count.
I was wondering, could I do my player sheet with watercolors? Like the notes
That'd
in
be
it?
so cool.
Like,
I'm
that's a
gonna
joke.
stop
You can't do water. Okay.
That'd be
What is
awesome.
wrong with this pencil?
Greta, are you doing anything while Craig
I'm
does all
eating
this?
bread.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Nice.
That
Did
is
you
a
just roll a
natural
nat
one.
one? It's a pretty one though, isn't it?
It is a pretty one.
You are not eating bread. You go to And you push your jaw on it, it's not moving. This bread is stable.
Can I put it on the ground and jump on top of it a couple times?
Yeah, make an acrobatics.
She's creating flatbread, you guys.
Panera bread. We have the bread bowls. We have the flatbread.
You said acrobatics.
You know what makes me laugh is the
No,
fact that
you
like
didn't.
bread is a big thing in this campaign, and
11.
you can't even have it.
Okay, you don't fall over. You jump onto the bread, it
Ooh,
cracks
actually-
open. It is in pieces. It's kind of like a rough cracker, but it's in pieces.
Can I eat it now?
Yeah, okay. It's really crunchy and chewy and tough. It takes a lot of work, but you are slowly eating some
Okay.
amount of it.
Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Not sure how much nutritional value you're getting, but you're eating it.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
So Greta's just sort of pulling apart bread. You're holding an orb.
Craig, why are you upset?
Because
To be fair, I didn't hear what.
wait, are you sure you didn't hear? Because I was like right in the room with you.
Craig heard what you were saying. I didn't hear what the orb was saying.
Okay. Well, okay, so here's the deal. Bazz is missing. Like, he's just gone. And Old doesn't know what's going on. And normally he can, like, see us. I don't know how, and that's kind of scary. But, like, normally he can see everything, but he says he can't see Bazz, and I'm so worried about him.
Where's the jar? Is the jar of heart here?
Look over on the bed.
Did y'all know that
or the jar's
Christina
right next to it
Perry
on the
song?
floor. Where it
Y'all know
often
that
is.
Christina Perry song?
Jar of Hearts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zachary's trying to have a serious moment. in
It's
the
fine.
campaign.
It's y'all's session.
No, it's... I don't know who to go to, because, like, I don't know where Bazz went. I don't...
And Old wasn't helpful?
No! I mean, he was nice.
Do we have...
It was great.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Do we have... Where are his
That did
bees
not
here?
turn out more subtle than just saying, hey, you're hitting the mic.
Your bee... Do we... Is
Oh,
Bozz's bees here?
His bees, his containers.
His bees are here? I'm gonna go...
Are we supposed to take that with us? I feel like someone like left their
I'm
baby,
just gonna
you
interject
know?
here and say that Landon's not in the scene, and neither am I. You guys, you're the only two characters in the room.
Well, this feels like someone just left their baby
I know,
with us,
I
and I've never
Don't
had
think we
kids.
should
So
move it. Do you
No.
think do you think they need to be warm?
do they need to be watered?
No, they're bees. Bugs don't need to be warm. Okay. I say I think you should go get us breakfast. One of us needs to stay here.
Okay. I'm. Okay. Wait, was there more than just gold in the bag?
Some silver, some copper.
Okay, I need to go get that because I just can't be handing out like one gold and
Well, she can probably
Okay.
make change.
can't she?
Probably.
I mean, you did see her do that the last time you guys had a transaction.
She's a
Okay.
cashier. Probably.
So okay, then I'm fine. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'm gonna go up to the bar.
Okay. So Craig leaves, close the door behind him. Craig, you go back downstairs. Only like a few minutes later, you're turned back down. Mainly the same assortment of people at the bar, and she is there. She's just gotten done handing like a tankard of something steaming to someone. She sees you approach. Welcome back, Craig.
I got some money and can we have those teas?
Certainly, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I actually went ahead and brewed them.
And she
you're
turns
so
around and she
sweet.
has the two tankards. So there is a tankard, and then she has gotten a shot glass with a very small amount that's like appropriate for Greta. And she like sort of slides it across, and she's like,
Oh, thank you so much. And I give her 1 gold.
I will be making a lot of change. I will be right back. And she like pulls out a number of bags from under the counter, and she hands you back 9 silver and 6 copper. And she says before she finishes any of it, would you all like to take some of this money and buy breakfast? Because I feel like this is a lot of change to get back to you.
Yeah, well, what breakfast options are there? You got like burritos?
I'm sorry?
No, nothing. Tell me the
I'm sorry,
options.
Craig seems like a breakfast breed.
He's
You know?
definitely breakfast burrito guy. What options are there?
Well, there are a lot of options here, but I think probably the most common and favorite would be the smoked honey bread with smoked silver scale scallion.
I'll have 2 smoked honey breads.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that altogether is only 2 silver, so I can give you the rest of the 7 silver and the 6 copper back.
Yeah.
So she slides the change back to you over the counter, and she returns very quickly with the plates. You get the feeling that like breakfast is popular enough here that like that they're just
They
sort
have
of
it ready.
they're being cooked and they're just being provided to people. And she hands you a plate with it's just incredible. It's the perfectly golden charred, round domed bread
Is there a way that I can take the plates up to the room?
Oh, of
or-
course. Yes.
Oh,
Please just
okay.
return with
That's
them later.
great. One thing I have to say to ask.
Certainly.
I'm not really I'm really new to this area, so I don't know how
Sure.
things work. But I think my friend has I don't want to say disappeared, but he hasn't told me where he's gone, and he wasn't.
You're the fellow with the colorful hair.
Yeah.
Oh, that is concerning.
It is. I don't want to overreact though, because he might just be out, having
Certainly
a
he
stroll.
could.
But if he was missing, who would I go to?
The Silver Scare soldiers
Okay,
might
where-
they hint on. Well, they're all about, and you remember you've seen them everywhere in the city. Also, Le Pomme Mauvais, people frequently task skilled individuals from that organization to find people who are missing.
Okay.
All sorts of options. But I will keep an eye out for Bazz. It was right.
Yeah.
I will keep an eye out for him as well.
I would really appreciate that. You're so great.
Thank you.
I'm sorry if you felt like we were aggressive today. That's really wasn't
You
our
know,
intention.
everyone wakes up cranky sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed that your hair is a bit cleaner. It looks very good.
Thank you so much. I showered. So,
And it's not an awkward moment as like there's a nod between two people in these ancient times. Like, yes, a shower is nice. Like, not like that thing we all do every single day. Sometimes maybe, some no. But yeah, she just nods.
So,
But I will keep an eye out for him.
thank you so much. So I have the bread, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can take the.
So I'm gonna wave bye to her and bring up the bread.
Okay. So, Greta, did you do anything while Craig was out?
No,
I
I'm
promise I haven't forgotten about you.
I'm gonna sit down next
I'm
to
just having fun. I'm just
Okay.
just vibing.
I'm gonna sit next down like kind of in front of the bees and just sit cross-legged and just stare at them.
Okay. It's beautiful. It's like, do you know those old screensavers where lights would sort of like appear and
Oh, yeah.
disappear?
Oh, yeah.
Behind the opaque, almost sort of, it's like a milky, thin glass.
Yeah.
And behind it, you can just see the little dots of color appearing and disappearing. And each of those little glass panels is framed by those dark mahogany-looking wooden sections with the gold gilding. So it's a beautiful thing to look at. And they're just sort of appearing and disappearing.
I think I'm gonna cry.
What?
Okay, you cry. Craig, you return sometimes later with the teas and the bread. Greta is crying in front of the bees.
Greta, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I brought you bread and I brought you tea. So you've been fed, you've been watered.
Inspiration.
Greta's plant.
I have to put a smiley face down.
What are those plants you keep in your rooms that like low key that like are tiny?
Oh my gosh, wait,
Succulents?
succulents.
Succulent. Greta's a little succulent.
She is. Okay, so I talked to the lady. Oh my gosh, what was her name? Do I remember
No
her
one's
name?
ever asked.
Okay, I'm gonna
mean.
have to remember to ask.
No, well, it's fine. What's happening is the first however many episodes, everyone was like, "This world's fun. Let's kick everything." And then, like X amount of episodes later, everyone has stakes and stuff. And we're like, "Oh wait, we care about these NPCs now." So it's fine.
Yeah,
She
It's
remembered
fine.
every single one of our names.
She did.
I like
And now
her.
we have to go back and ask her what her name is.
Yep.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
It's not. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I talked to. Oh my gosh, I need to know her name. But she said that we can talk to. Can I recall the names that you told me?
The Pomavere.
The Pomavere
and the Silver Scale.
Silver Scale Soldiers.
Okay, she says that we could talk to them about Bazz's disappearing.
I don't think we should talk to them. They are very I think we should talk to someone a little bit less angry and powerful. Like Le Pomavere were the people that we just hung out with that burnt your arm.
You can kind of see that there's glass shattering in Craig's brain because his plan was just no. Yeah, but what else are we supposed to do?
We've made friends, we should talk to, if we really need to get down to it, Madame Miscore could tell us.
No.
She
No,
could though.
no.
She could.
But at what cost?
Good question. We could talk to the guy at the tattoo parlor. There are options. But I think that Silver Scale and the Pomavere are not good options.
But they don't hate us. Well, okay, we can go talk to. I mean, I feel awkward talking to the tattoo guy because he just is. You know, like, imagine if you're just doing tattoos and then someone comes in and goes, yeah, someone's missing. Like, that's a lot of pressure. And
He seems pretty chill, though, you know? Who do you want to talk to?
I want to talk to the authorities because
but
they
what
can
are they-
actually do
What are they, like... They,
Okay, let's talk to the tattoo guy about talking to the authorities to see if...
I think you actually go talk about a me score for
It's
sure.
a really different party without Bazz, isn't it? It's a really different dynamic.
I like
Okay.
this.
It's a really
So,
fun. it's really
let's
fun.
go... Okay, let's go to the tattoo guy.
Well, who else do you think we could talk to?
I
Like, the
don't know
tattoo guy,
anyone.
There's Big John. There's the lady in the bookstore. Maybe we could talk to one of the witches. I just think that if we take this to the silver, like they're not gonna be able to help with magic stuff. And like, do we really want La Primavera, who like runs the entire city, to know that our friend is involved with such heavy...
Let's talk... I say we talk to Silver Scouts. I think that would be the best choice, in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna go see the tattoo guy.
Okay.
Okay. Craig and Greta.
Craig! It's Greta and Craig.
Yes.
Greta.
Greta and Krug.
Should we...
And I'm Buzz.
Do you think we should...
Bazz, Greta, and Krug. I need to make like a Bizarro episode where you guys run into like your evil twins. Okay, so otherwise,
Wait, can I talk to Craig more?
sure, yes, ma'am, yeah.
Craig, do you think we should like look around for Bazz, or like, I mean, do you think we should
No,
look
'cause-
before we ask someone?
Old could not see him, and so that means he's not like, you know, where we normally
Should
go.
we ask the bees?
Could we ask the bees?
Let's ask the bees.
I like crouch on the floor.
I did not know this moment was gonna be so wonderful, and I'm so glad it's happening.
I like crouch on the floor.
Can you get on all
I'm gonna
fours?
crouch next to you.
Okay, so both of you guys are like on all fours, all kind of like up on your elbows or your forearms, and the box is in front of you.
Bees. Bees. Like, is there like a door that I open?
Yeah, well, you remember there's a little hatch on the front that
Do you think we should open it?
Bazz opened his finger into.
No, because
I don't think we should open it. We shouldn't open it. We should just ask them.
Okay. I knock.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you know where Bazz is?
You whisper to a box. You pause for a moment.
Are they crying?
There is the sound of two people looking at a box.
That was mean. I thought you were actually gonna say something.
Yes, there is the sound of two people looking at a box.
Okay.
So, Craig, you and Greta are headed out of the door. You close out the space, lock everything, you take the gear you want, leave everything you don't. You guys are headed to go speak with Devon
Tattoo
Cowan at the
man.
Living Tapestry.
Should we could talk to Spagoober. I think we should talk to Spagoober.
We should talk to
'Cause
Spagoober.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get like 10 feet down the stairwell, and you're going, no, Spagoober! And so
Yeah.
it's starting to fill up a little bit. Maybe 2 or 3 more people have come in. You guys move out to the front. It's beautiful outside.
Can we like... Sorry, I'm
Yep,
so
no, you're
sorry.
good.
No, please
You're
go on.
Okay, it's all good. You open the heavy doors of the warm hearth, which close behind you. You describe the Bay of Porcupine the Sun often, so it's really easy for it to feel common, but every time it's breathtaking. It's this huge coastal artwork where like 10,000 different lives are coming together to make a story every single time you look at it. And there's multiple vessels out today. Today there's the one that's full of like this lilac blue and bright white that has flags on it. It's very interesting. Craig, why don't you make a history check as you look at it?
Oh my gosh, I love doing checks. Okay, hold on.
It's kind of really cute that you and Abby share a dice tray.
We
share
are
everything.
cute. Collectively,
Did
we're
you know
both
that-
just really cute.
Did you roll in that one?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. You don't recognize the flag. But what you all do notice is there's a lot more silver scale soldiers than you guys usually see. And in fact, they're moving. There's a lot of vessels. Usually you see the vessels patrolling. You guys can see just from where you're standing, maybe like 20 in the bay, just near around you. So it looks like they're starting to amass in force, which makes sense given what you guys have learned recently. And there's troops moving back and forth in the port. But otherwise, you guys take a right and you start heading down the main road of the port, heading your way to Dock 433.
How well would the poor pet do in combat, do you think?
What?
It has stats that I will get to you all.
I love that. I love that so much.
On another note, Bazz, you are falling. You have been falling for quite some time. you would be challenged to know how long you've been falling. The countless varying hues of the room in which you were previously present that evening, when you just turned around, seen the mysterious figure in the darkness whom you recognize, and had the green eyes piercing your own mind and had everything blur together. Those many thousands of dark blacks and grays and blues made from the refractions of those materials not touched by sunlight, or moonlight, excuse me, have smeared together into a confusing scape all around you. And while those bleeding colors made predictable scape around you, now they have transformed into a rainbow, but in the most chaotic and confusing way, and you feel like you've been falling for you don't know how long. You don't hear anything. You just feel yourself falling, and you see the smear of colors all around you, rising rapidly up past you, forward through your vision. You have the sensation of falling backward.
Okay. Could I wild shape into a bird and try to fly?
Okay. Expend wild shape.
Okay.
So as you're falling, you will the magic within you to coalesce, and you feel the druidic teachings of your homeland sort of spirit up within you, and your body begins to shift, and there's like a burst of feathers, of leaves. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
A burst of leaves, and you turn into a bird, and as you begin trying to fly through the space, you try to reorient yourself with gravity, and then you try to fly forward, and all of a sudden you're upside down, and you turn to make a new maneuver one way, and you begin flying another. And no matter which way you turn, no matter which way you fly, no matter which way you alter or reorient yourself, you're always falling backward. And it's like this space is shifting and moving around you, so that no matter which way you face, you're always falling. And this goes on. You feel a small amount of panic rising, but eventually, all of a sudden, solid. And as you strike something solid, you close your eyes momentarily. And when you open your eyes, everything is completely different. You, as a bird now, are laying on your back. Are laying on your back in a field. A field of verdant, mixed grasses. Gentle and soft and lovely. They're thin stalks with probably 5 or 6 leaves coming out of each. And there are these tiny, tiny, tiny white flowers in long stacked columns at the edge of every stalk, blooming so that this whole field is an ocean of green with cresting foam waves of white as the wind dances across the grasses and they move back and forth. And it's just an ocean of blooming life. And you recognize at the edge of this clearing that you're in, a very large open clearing. So maybe like hundreds of feet either direction on either side, you can see agba trees. And with their pale bark and their deep green leaves, and their root systems slightly raised out of the ground, and you know where you are. Blue skies are above you, and you suddenly feel a moment of respite as you breathe easy, and then you remember, no, I was in room 13. That's where you are.
I'm just in the field?
Just in the field on your back.
Am I familiar with this field? Like, is it somewhere that I've been before?
As you look around, it's strange. It occurs to you that there's something happening in your mind because, or maybe not, but what you know is, no, you don't know this field specifically, but you definitely recognize the landscape. It's as if someone was making a recollection based on a series of known locations, if that makes sense.
Okay. But I do see the agba trees.
All around the clearing. Why don't you make a perception check for me?
Okay.
Man, your dice are gorgeous.
That's a 7.
Plus your modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just a large clearing.
All right. I guess I just start, moving in a direction.
Okay. So you sit up, start flying.
Yeah.
As you start flying forward, you can see a couple hundred feet up ahead of you, there is a small rise in the landscape. And it is... the grasses sort of get taller to a point and blend into some other species, which appear to be like a taller kind of reed. And around them, as you're lowly flying gently, you can see a small pool of water, reflective. And at the edge of the pool, there's a large stone, and it's sort of like in the middle. So if you have this vast field and the ring of trees around them, right in the center, as you're sort of flying around and looking, there's this pool of water raised a bit, and there's this very large gray stone that a girl is sitting on, and you actually recognize her. She has soft gray stone-colored hair that falls around her shoulders elegantly. Her long, slightly more elven ears peering out through the heavy wild crown of hair. And she has light, aspen-looking skin with its many grooves and small dots. And it's your sister. And she's sitting on the rock, and she's just, her feet are bare, as they always are, and she's just kicking them in the pool. And she's not saying anything. She's just softly smiling and watching the water splash. And right as you notice her, sort of like, oh, okay, your sister. You look up into the darkness beyond, and at the edge of your vision, there's a very dark storm building on the horizon. This writhing, roiling black mass of just darkness. And it's a storm in the sky, but everything below it that's moving forward is just becoming completely shadow. You can hear it off in the distance just going. As the clouds roll forward.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I feel like I want to like land next to her and like on wild shape.
Okay. So she's still a couple hundred feet up, but you fly forward to her. As you get closer and closer, the more you fly toward her, the faster the storm gets. It starts moving unnaturally quickly, as if it's making up many thousands of feet as you're making up tens of feet. So it begins like sort of rolling quickly through the sky like an avalanche, and you can see the shadow sort of creeping out in fingers of darkness as the storms roll forward. It's just rolling forward.
So I slow down a little bit. Does it slow down at all?
You slow down a bit. No, it's increasing.
Then I go faster.
And then, okay, so you start flying faster. As it starts getting closer to her, there's this really large crack in it, and you can see a bleeding edge of light within the cloud of red, and this huge red beam of lightning, this arcing finger, connects out from the storm and stabs into the ground, burning earth and throwing charred plant matter cascading around, and then another. And as the storm rolls forward, consuming more and more of the landscape beneath it, red lightning is burning out of it, stabbing into the earth, and then returning to the cloud, arcing outward, and the storm is growing hungrier and moving forward, and your sister is just kicking her feet in the water. You're getting closer and closer, and unless you do anything else, unless there's anything else to describe, as you get maybe like 20 feet away, the storm, it's like you're racing it, and even though it's so much further away, it's moving so much faster than you are. And as you get maybe within 100 feet of your sister, it starts to get near where she is. And all of a sudden, it's like she becomes aware of her surroundings. She looks up at you with her bright blue eyes, sort of startled for a moment. She looks behind her to the storm, and she looks to you. And it's like she's aware of who you are. Even in your bird shape, she recognizes you.
I'm just like yelling, run.
Well, you're a bird.
Okay.
Caw.
Does she have speak with animals? Because I feel like if she recognized me as a bird, a druid...
you all are familiar with each other in your wild shape forms, but she's not wild shaped.
But could she cast speak with animals?
Possibly.
I guess she doesn't.
What are you doing?
I mean, honest, like I want to.
The storm will be on her any moment.
Oh, well, I want to. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to best to describe this. What I want to do is like fly like to the ground where I can like unwild shape, but like go from it to like still be running.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
absolutely,
just be like shouting like run.
Okay,
like,
so
get back.
And leaves burst everywhere, and you're on your feet, and you shout out in Sylvan, "Run! Yeah, it's coming!" And she just looks up at you with concern. She looks back to the storm, and the edge takes everything in front of you. Everything turns into black. And as you pause for a moment, startled by it moving so suddenly, out of the storm, a giant red lightning bolt arcs out at you and strikes where you're standing. And there's this huge, this cascading red darkness, and you just nothing. Craig and Greta. You guys are walking down the street. There's ships all to your left, bustling, busy fair. We'll say you've been walking for, now that you're not running, it takes a bit longer to get there. And you guys have been walking for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And you can see that, like, there's dock 394. You'll be there in the next, 5 or so minutes.
Can we skip the time?
You can. The end of that sentence was going to be, there's no problem. The end of the sentence was going to be, do you talk or do anything on the way? But you can say no. Okay. You continue on. Eventually, you all see the, you change neighborhoods a bit and you get to that sort of dilapidated bridge and off to the side. Before you even see the little culvert that leads down to where the poor Bet is maybe illegally parked under the bridge, you recognize from a distance Bilfrey. And he has, he's actually just sort of like leaning up against the side of the bridge. And he has a hat on now, a rather large brimmed hat that he has sort of pulled under his eyes, or over his eyes. And there's the sword at his side. He's just sort of waiting around, looking about. He sees you all off from a distance. Does the like subdued nod to you, Craig. And you guys can get closer. He's just waiting there.
Is Shpiguber's here, right?
Oh yeah, he's down on the boat.
Okay, we need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go down to...
Okay, so you guys like walk down the small lip edge. You pass by Pluff, and she's like lacing a cord of rope, and she like just nods to you all. You move by her. They're both very tall, athletic forms. You move by. There is a rope bridge, or like a little rope ladder on the side of the boat now. So something. So you guys can climb up it. It's very uncomfortable, but you can get up, and there are crates all over the top deck. Nothing to secure them because this boat is weird. So you assume that they're going under deck at some point, below deck. But the vessel is there, and the hatch is open, so you guys can walk up. The tarp is gone, the bounce landing tarp, and now there is a full wooden ladder that has been affixed from the roof to the floor. And you guys can like sort of climb down it easy enough. And as you turn around into the hold, Spiguber is, he's like sat up against a crate and he has like a little parchment ledger in his hands and he's like writing away with a quill, and Nom is in the back tying knots and affixing things on the edge of the rope fence. And he sort of looks up. My adventures! Hello!
I give him a look of concern.
His face grows slightly concerned. One eye goes slightly the wrong direction. What is it, Craig?
We can't find Bazz. He disappeared this morning.
Hey, Craig. Can I grab Craig and whisper in Craig's ear?
I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Craig, are we telling Spiguber about Old? Gotcha.
No.
So you guys have this whisper in the middle of like speaking, but Spiguber sets down whatever he's writing in the quill and goes, "You cannot find Bazz."
No, we woke up this morning and he was just gone. I have a feeling because Bazz is really good at communicating. Like he leaves notes and maybe even some little doodles on it, of like, "Hey, love you," and little bees and stuff. But he didn't do that.
That's just canon. Gotcha.
That I can second that does happen.
But he didn't do that this time. He was just gone, and I'm worried.
Is odd.
His bees. He's not in the room, and his bees are there.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, that is concerning.
Bees.
It's okay, but we need to leave them because we don't want to lose them.
And
Did
he
you
takes
lock
them
the room?
everywhere. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That is concerning.
Do you know of anyone? We think he might. Do you know of anyone that like might help us look for him?
I mean, the most skilled trackers in the city will be members of La Palme, but I understand why you all don't want to go to them at the moment, seeing as how you owe them a favor and your last interaction was less than positive.
If we were to not like, what if we wanted like we don't really want. We don't. Can we trust La Palme or like the people in the silver armor?
I mean, everything that I understand about them indicates that if you don't have the extremely specific and unfortunate interaction that you had, it could be completely pleasant. And the Silver Scale soldiers are in general the enforcement of the city, but I also understand that cultures have many shades of grey in their morality, especially in the judiciary system.
If we told the Silver Scale people...
that your friend was missing?
Yeah, would they tell La Palme Vert?
I mean, I imagine those divisions are very far apart. They'd probably just post wanted notices.
I just don't know.
I don't think you'd get very expedient action from them.
Okay.
They're a very large organization, and right now they're preparing for a war.
Okay.
Who do you think would be the best idea to
I mean, if you're trying to avoid conflict, I don't know. Do you know anyone who's skilled at tracking individuals down?
Yeah, but she's kind of sketchy. And everyone tells us it's Madame Square, but I don't think that
Oh, no, I feel like we should never. No, that's a terrible idea.
Never again.
Didn't you all say that you met some, like, trackers or something?
We did.
Some bounty hunters?
Wait. We did. We did.
What?
From the brass company, right?
No, we have conflict. No, we can't.
I don't know, Dan. I mean, we need to find Bazz, but
We need to.
I don't know how.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know of anyone magical in the city? Do you know where, like, is there like
He,
a
like,
magic?
taps his little finger on his lip and he thinks. I mean, probably on Magic Lane. That's where most of the magical people would be, I imagine. But you have to understand, most of the people I know in the city are involved with shipping.
Gee.
I'm very sorry. But I'm sure we'll find Bazz. He's very resilient.
Yeah.
We should ask Nam.
No, Nam wouldn't know anything.
Nom's like 20 feet back. She's like she's checking a knot. She just flashes her eyes up at you angrily and goes back to whatever she's tying.
Can I go talk to Nam?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You stride in between the two
Yeah.
at the back of the boat. You walk up to her. She's like tying something.
Hey,
What do
Nam.
you want?
Are you good at tracking people?
Maybe.
Do you wanna? We're missing Bazz.
She like sort of rolls her eyes a little bit. Spagoober has his head around a box and he's just going, like pouting his lip and giving like the biggest doe eyes he can, like, you should help us now, Nick. And Nom's just sort of like, why would I help you all? She ties another knot.
Persuasion. You should do something.
You can't force persuasion, but you can try and interact with her.
You should try and
What? She's talking to you, Greta.
Nam, I could give you some bread, or I could.
Who do you all think I am?
I'm
Like
not-
an idiot or...
No,
I'll
actually,
pay
you're
you.
pretty great.
I have. Oh, I have.
I know when you're being manipulative because I've heard the other things you say about me, Craig.
Craig.
You know, for the record, I was there the first couple days that you all just called me it.
I'm sorry, Nam.
Yeah, it sucked. What do you want from me?
I guess we can't force you, but if we would. I'm asking you with a please to help us look for
Oh, wow,
Bazz.
that's the thing. That's the first time you tried not to coerce me.
Would you want, like, payment of some sort? Would you... Because, I mean, it is a job.
I was serious in paying you in bread. I mean, for me, that's a great deal. I don't know if, but I know it's maybe just mistranslation. Because for me, I would do that. I would do a job for bread. But I understand if you wouldn't, so we can actually pay you actual money.
Make a persuasion check.
There's my dice, boys.
Your custom dice. What'd you get?
I don't know what's wrong with this.
An 8.
No, you just... the streak has to break. This happens.
No, it doesn't.
It does, but that's okay. So an 8 total with the
Yeah.
modifier? Your persuasion modifier is huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a 2.
Oh, dang. You have a +6? Holy crap.
How?
She sort of folds her arm.
Oh.
Fine, I'll do it, but I want to get paid.
Okay, what do you want to get paid? What is reasonable for you?
Well, I really want to take advantage of you, but I guess I'll go with 5 golds because we've got to be on a boat together for a while.
How about
Can I do insight on if she's actually taking
Sure,
advantage
yeah.
of us?
Roll an insight check. What are you saying, Greta?
2 gold now, 3 gold if we find him?
Persuasion check.
Got an 18. No, wait. Hold on. That would be a 19. I am now Greta.
You get
19, governor.
You get the feeling that she is mostly not taking advantage of you, but there's like an extra gold in there. But I mean, you know, it's close enough.
I'm gonna try a different.
I feel so badly because these are the brand new dice I got you.
No, I feel bad too.
They're so cool looking.
I feel bad because I'm never going to use them again.
I hope she does.
I roll persuasion.
They're gorgeous.
They're very
That was an
beautiful.
11. So
I think
17.
it's just you, bro. She goes, fine. 2 now, 3 later.
Okay, sick.
Okay. When's the last place you saw him?
In our room, I fell asleep pretty early, and he just when I woke up, he wasn't there, and all of his stuff is there. And I'm pretty sure when we woke up, our door was still locked, and the key was still in the room.
Wow, that's really complicated. Spagoober, you care if I go help? And Spagoober goes, no, what could be more important than finding Bazz? She just, all right, let's go back to wherever it happened. She just starts walking with you.
How long have you been on this boat without being able to leave?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, well, I can leave whenever I want.
Oh, okay.
I just have thousands of dollars worth of pearls invested in this now. 'Cause I thought it was the venture to get away from you all, and now you're here. Because life is cruel. But let's
Would
go.
you have been friends with us if we were nice from the beginning?
She just walks past you. She climbs up the ladder. I mean, you guys can trail after if you want.
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess.
I mean, I think like she owes her life to us, so it kind of balances out.
I don't want to like hold that over her head though.
Oh no, of course not. But
You guys are walking through the streets. As you're walking, she sort of, she looks really upset that she's with you guys, but she sort of turns to one of you. So that's all you know? He was just gone the next morning? You guys are kind of an adorable group as you're walking because you're shorter than almost everyone you're walking by. Like Craig's the big guy. And also just as a reference, Craig, you're not tall. You are big. You've got broad shoulders. And while you have some fat on you, you've also got a lot of muscle. That is slowly starting to dissipate a bit now. Your waistline has trimmed in like an inch since you started with this group. Just because you were doing so little activity for a while and so much more now. So
Yeah.
like, you're sort of doing a thing where like you're walking in front so people will break off past you guys. And then Craig and Nom are behind and she just goes, so he just wasn't there in the morning?
Yeah.
That's really weird. Huh.
He took a bath.
What? How
That's
do
good.
you know?
I was awake, and then he was in the bath, and I fell asleep, and then that's the last time I remember.
How do you guys know he didn't just leave? Didn't just go off?
He would have left his bees.
No, he would have kept his bees.
Yeah, he would have
taken
kept
them.
his bees, and he
He left the bees behind?
yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's the thing he was going to kill me over. Yeah.
Wait,
Well, we were on the boat, and like Greta had to ask him not to mess me up when you guys found me with the bees, and yada yada yada.
you touched the
Oh
bees?
yeah.
Yeah, he
I
stole all your
remember.
stuff. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The bees
yeah.
are very important.
Very. We do have your word that like you're not gonna
Steal
move
anything?
things around, you know, like where we can't find them.
Or seal.
She just smiles at you a little bit and then keeps walking.
Okay.
You guys continue for some time. Eventually, you get back to the warm hearth. One of the two of you make a perception check.
I'll do
Whoever
that.
wants
Can I help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
to. Okay, sure.
That was a 4.
Well, she's giving you assistance, so you can roll twice. So for the record,
Oh right, I'm not
advantage.
supposed
Yeah,
to roll. I forgot.
Go. I'm back.
you just needed a friendo help.
Perception?
Yeah.
I just like rolling the dice.
I
but
do
feel
this
like I
every
never
single
do.
week. That would be a 23.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. There's one horse now.
What?
You
We had
guys
2.
bought-
We had 2.
you bought 3.
3.
There's
We had
one
3.
now.
Hey.
Is it the
Mom,
spirit
did you take our
horse?
horses?
Is it the spirit horse?
Nom just looks at you and goes, "You want to make one more comment about me stealing from you?"
No. Hey, let's see if the rope is still
No,
there.
can you track our horses, please?
I stole from you and it's your fault.
It's really bad.
Yeah. Sure. Do you want me to look at the horses or Bazz?
Okay, so
Actually, I
Bazz.
think that Bazz has to do with the horses because if the horses are gone, that might have to do with Bazz.
But why
you
would
know?
he take 2 horses? That's
Maybe
Do
he.
you want me tracking the horses or not?
I say horses because I say horses.
Okay, can we do an investigation on like the area of like where the
Yeah.
horses were?
So you're looking for details of someone taking them? Make an
Like,
investigation
yeah.
check, Craig. You all want me helping with the horses or with Bazz? I need
The
that.
horses.
All right.
Hold on.
Roll at advantage because now Nom's going to help you.
I got an 18.
Never
Try
mind.
it again. Wait.
Yeah,
Try it
well,
again
so
always.
wait,
Try it
wait.
again
Get
always
a
in
nat
case it's a 20.
I got
Try.
an 18.
Well, roll
Try it
again.
What was that face? We're gonna help
That
you,
was
Micah.
cocked. Try it again.
That was also very cocked.
I got a 2.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with the you look around. Yeah, there's 2 lengths of rope. Someone just walked up, helped themselves to a couple horses, just cut them loose.
Is this a thing that's normal? Like, are you not supposed to leave your horses out?
No one looks around. No, I imagine that's why people don't use these posts a lot, because it's just a very public street.
So, them stealing the horses is not normal.
Well, I mean, I think people tying their horses up out here probably isn't normal. Were there any horses tied up here the whole time you guys have been here?
I don't pay attention to things. Can I do a history check on, like remembering?
No, you just remember there weren't.
No? Okay. Well,
I mean, you guys have a stable that you could rent? That's what most people do.
I think.
that's a really great point. We should have thought of that.
Let's just see if we can find them now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, and she starts looking around at the ground. I mean, those look like tracks. And she starts pointing to like a little mud trail on one of their hooves.
Let's go.
And she starts leading you all through the city.
Do you think this is a waste of time, Craig?
No.
Okay.
Bazz.
Spending time with you is never a waste of time.
You didn't, Craig. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness.
Bazz. You have been struck by a deep crimson red lightning. Everything flashed to white. And now you just see black. You see nothing. You feel almost nothing. But you're conscious and you're aware. And you just hear in your ear, "Where are you, Bazz? Who are you?"
I don't know.
And then all of a sudden, you can feel something against your hand. You can feel your body, you can feel your arms, you move your arm. You feel like you're in fluid. And then all of a sudden, you kind of feel like you're swimming. So you instinctively start pulsing your arms and your legs. You push upward, and your head breaks out of, not water. You look around, and you see a lake of shadows. Endless, writhing darkness rolling over itself. You can only distinguish this darkness because there's some source of light. And up ahead of you, there is a small inlet of stone and some sort of a brighter object upon it, and just endless darkness around. And you just hear the voice again. "Who are you, Bazz?"
I just start swimming towards a stone.
Okay, make an athletics check.
19.
Okay. As you do it, I want you to make a wisdom check as well.
Just straight wisdom. That is an 8.
Okay. So you're swimming through the tides of shadow, and it's an unnerving experience because as an arm plunges in, there's very little reaction from the fluid you're in because it's not water, it's whatever this is, but you're swimming forward, and every single time an arm goes into a wave of darkness, you hear, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" And you reach the edge of a stone shoreline. It's this sharp, harsh shale. And you get your forearm onto it, and as you pull yourself up, you almost cut your arm a little bit. It's very sharp and rigid. And as you climb up, you can see on the shore there is a bee. It's one of yours. It looks like a gigantic bumblebee, except the lights are gently flowing across it in undulating waves like a neon sign. Except it's roughly the size of a bear. It's maybe 6 feet tall at the shoulder, maybe 10 feet long. It's just standing on the shoreline. It's huge, reflective, opalescent, like mandibles just sort of gently clacking together. Its huge wings just sort of buzzing, and the colors pulsing back across it in waves. And it's like you're in a cave of darkness with a lake of shadows behind you. There's this one stone rise, and then just this giant bee on it.
I want to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. So, mark off a spell slot for Speak with Animals.
It's actually a class feature. I can do it once per rest.
That's right, isn't it? It's a half-dryad thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So, from your innate ability, you reach within yourself, and you feel the wave of understanding wash through you.
So where are we? What's going on?
The bee sort of a giant leg on the stone and another, and walks a bit closer. Who are you, Bazz? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you, Bazz? Who are you? Who are you, Bazz? And the colors start undulating faster. Usually it's this very soft wave of color transition. Now it's really in waves buzzing across it. It's getting almost kind of unpleasant to look at. And it starts walking closer to you. Who are you, Bazz? You can see it in a detail you've never seen when they're small. They have claws on the end of their feet, and as it sort of scrapes against the stone, it gets closer. And the mandibles move a little bit every time it talks. Who are you, Bazz? It's maybe about 4 feet away now.
It's like getting closer. Can I make an insight check to see if it's like aggressive or?
Sure.
This is just the time where I'm not going to roll well. That's 9.
You don't know what's going on. Who are you, Bazz?
Who do I need to be?
Who are you, Bazz? And the eyes crack. Like fracturing, like glass. Like tiny hairline fractures of spider web cracking across its eyes. And as they break, it's like the outer keratinous shell falls apart, and below it, there are many, like they already have compound eyes. Now it's like many different compound eyes sitting on top of each other. Now like it suddenly has 10 eyes on each side of the many thousands of smaller eyes. And out of its back, like you hear the carapace like sort of fracture on the back, and 2 more wings break out of the back. This set larger. And now they just start going, and it just says in many voices, who are you, Bazz? Who are you, Bazz? Who are you? And it moves. Now it's about 2 feet in front of you. It's huge.
Is right behind me the water?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. What do I do? I mean, I don't think I move anywhere.
Are you asking me as a player or as the character?
No, I'm thinking out loud.
Ah.
I don't think I move anywhere. I don't think I go back into the water. I don't really have anything I can do.
It takes another step. About a foot away now. It's a huge body. Streams of streaking color coming off of it.
Does it look like abnormal, like something's wrong with it?
Yeah, extremely. It has 12 eyes on each side and 4 wings.
Okay.
And it's like maybe 2 tons.
Let me look at my spells real quick.
Another step. It's right up in front of you now. Its mandibles are at about the height of your head, and its head is about this big around. And another step, and it'll push you into the shadows. And there's just the buzzing is just oppressive. It's just
is there like enough room on the stone to like move around it or like go?
There was.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Who are you, Bazz?
I feel like I get into the water and I swim around a little bit and I get on the other side.
So you like sort of move backward. You step off into the shadows. You're gone.
Okay.
Like falling through shadow. The 3 of you all are walking through the streets. Nom, like sort of ahead of you guys. She's like looking for tracks here and there. And after a little bit, she sort of stops and goes, "Alrighty, I'm out of tracks. I'm not seeing anymore." Hey, you. And like a portly man is walking by. He looks like he's a dwarf, very badly balding, terrible beard. He has on like these cloaks that were probably white at one point, but they've been very heavily stained with sweat and dirt. And the front of his smock is covered in blood. He looks like he's probably like a butcher.
Okay. Hello.
She walks up and she goes, "Hey, you." Looks over. You seen a horse?
2 horses.
He points. Yeah, thanks. She keeps walking down the street. And you guys are still following behind her.
Mom, you are so good with people.
So good with people.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have any tips for us?
Yeah, how are you so
Talk
sociable?
to people normally. Don't invade their personal privacy. She looks at you, Greta. Don't ask them intrusive questions. She keeps looking at you. Don't try and touch them. And don't insult people when you first meet them. She looks to you, Greg. You can just ask people questions.
Mom, did anything happen in your childhood that made you so bitter?
She stops in her tracks and she turns around and she looks at you, Greta. What about you?
Greta's not laughing.
What about your life?
My life? What about
Because mine was awful. Man. What happens? What happens to make you guys like this?
My
To make
wife
you all
left
look at
me.
the whole world. Oh man, that sucks. Tough stuff. She gestures around the street. I wonder if maybe everyone else here has something that was painful in their life too. You know, I don't know what sort of a complex you guys have, but you guys are really convinced that you're the only people in the world who matter. That for some reason you're the protagonists of your own story. And that for some reason that gives you a license to treat everyone else like crap. First of all, do you all know what I am? She gestures at her face. I'm a goblin. Do you have any idea how much it sucks to be a goblin every single day of your life? You guys have asked me 12 times, and I didn't want to tell you, and I wouldn't tell you, because you're not worth my time. But it is only because we are about to be stuck on a boat together for a very long time. So I guess let's get this out of the way, right? You guys are the worst. It is what you called me for the first 2 days we were together. And that wouldn't be so bad, but it is what people have called me for the last 4 years. Sneaky. That's the word I heard you all use. Sneaky. Oh no, a mean word. That must be rough. You said you spent time in Hashas, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm from Wasgo. You know that nation. It's a kingdom of orcs and to the south. She goes, I'm from the tribes there. You know the hobgoblins, and you know that they're in Wasgo. There's a neighboring faction of hobgoblins who sort of wage war on the peoples around them. They're expanding at the moment. She says, they had an attack on my people, my family. I assume they're all dead now. I don't know. It was horrible. I fled, got as far as I could to the coast. Worked for enough money to catch a ride. My whole life was there. 17 years. My dad was cool. Kind of rough, but funny. My mom was nice. We were a goblin tribe who didn't murder everyone all the time. Tried to make an honest living. They worked in patchwork cloths. She baked. Baked. Why don't you make one more comment about bread? You self-righteous prick. My mom baked. That's what I learned how to do. Got on a boat, went north to Zedge. Everyone there hated me. Sure, I was a villain. I didn't even know I was a freak or a monster until I left my people, and then I found out how much the world hated me. Tried to make my life over. Why don't I apply myself, Greta? I should just apply myself. If only I tried, then life would have something for me. Couldn't make it in Zedge, went to Skye. I met the first decent person. Apparently one exists in the world. This nice lady. She took me in, learned that I knew how to make bread. I was a part of her bakery. Those were good times. I mean, still lost everything, but I had a job and a friend. I did that for 2 years. Helped her bake bread. Then her business was expanding, so she wanted to go offer her services in another town. Maybe open another location. Maybe put me in charge of it. That's what she told me. That's what she meant. She's a good person. Not like you all. Not well-intended. Unselfish. When we went there, we had very good sales the first day, so I thought I would walk around on the streets afterward. Turned down the wrong street, a guard bumped into me. Seized me immediately. I asked him what was happening. He said he'd gotten a tip to a robbery. I didn't steal anything. But then again, I'm a goblin. We were all sneaky. They threw me in a cell, and I was informed that there'd been a robbery that day, and a local citizen had tipped off a guard that someone matching the description of the person who committed the crime was seen. I was thrown in a trial, and, I think it would have gone pretty well, because I had an associate in the city who could have corroborated everything, except the word of a goblin wasn't terribly permissible in their court. It was enough for them. They were going to throw me in prison for 4 years. So I did what I did. I survived. And they were going to transfer me in a court. I pulled a knife off of one of the guards, jabbed him in the leg. Ran from that town, too. Got on a boat, went to Home Cove. That's when it finally dawned on me. No one was going to be good to me. Or maybe someone was. Maybe there was going to be one nice person. Not people like you, but somebody. But the rest of the world wasn't. I realized that if the whole world wanted me to be a thieving monster, maybe that's what I needed to be. Because I don't care what you think. I don't care what you want. I'm gonna live. So I thieved. And you know what, Craig? Greta? Maybe that is what goblins are good for. Because I am good at it. I made it 2 years like that. Not a good idea to thieve in Home Cove. Brass companies up there. You'll push in on their territory. I realized nobody was stealing from the hulls of ships. I did that successfully for 1.5 years until 3 kind people found me. But you saved my life, so. You must be good guys, right? Not like you were prejudiced against me after that. Not like you held it over my head. Not like you tried to manipulate me at every turn. So I was going to rebuild my life a 3rd time. You know? 3's the lucky charm, right? But then I couldn't get away from you all. But here's the thing, you two. I'm not throwing a pity party. I'm not crying over it. I'm moving on. Because Spagoober might be a freak, but he's nice. So I'm going to sail with him, and hopefully you guys get lost. And then, when he or someone else turns on me, I'll leave again. I don't know. Maybe if I go far enough in this world, I'll find one place where everyone's just content to not screw everyone over all the time. But you guys are going to come, and you guys are going to go. So my only request is just quit being such royal jerks. Because I have spent the biggest score of the last few years to be on this boat. But I will stab you in the face. Just to go somewhere else. That's what happened in my childhood, Greta.
What can I do to make it up? What can I do to make our rudeness and meanness up to you? Is there anything?
Move on. Because I don't care. Your friend's this way. She turns down the street and she continues walking. The 3 of you all continue down the street. Bazz, Nom is not making eye contact with either. She's got a good pace.
Gonna say I'm not gonna make eye contact with someone.
She's not even talking to you guys. She just stops every so often and asks somebody. People keep giving her directions.
I got scolded.
We did. We did get scolded.
And eventually, as you all get around a corner, she sort of stops you all for a second. She puts a hand up. She turns around. She gets kind of close to you guys. She leans into you a bit, Greta, and she says, she turns around and she rubs her cheek under her nose and she uses it to point with a finger and she says, "See that fellow over there by the building?" And you look past her and you can see a really big, gnarly, hairy-looking dude. He's got big crossed arms. He's a human man. She says, "See that tattoo or the brand on his right wrist?" You sort of peer over and there's an image of a knife and then a ladle on top of it. She says, "He's a part of a smaller thieving guild in the city. They barely survive under La Palma Verde because they root him out mercilessly, but the thieving guild is small, so they mainly just try to stay out of their hair. But that guy probably sold off your horses. Because if they even came by this area, they probably got moved down an alley, probably sold immediately. That's my guess."
What do we do with that information? Because we can't just go up to him and talk to him, you know?
If you want to fight, you can. You could try to report him to La Palma Verde, but he's probably not going to be here in 5 minutes. And I'm going to be honest with you, your horses are probably already sold.
So basically, we can't get them back.
This sucks.
Okay. Well,
Should we ask him?
No, we should not go up to him and confront him. That would just lead to fighting, and we wouldn't even have an upper hand in that.
That's true. What if we came at it from the angle like, hey, we get that you're doing what you're doing. Can you at least tell us who
No,
you
he's
sold
not
them
going
to?
to go for that.
No, because then that would
work
come
out
back
for
on
us.
him for telling. We can't do anything about it.
You two go stand up against that wall over against that building. Just look out at the ocean. Look inconspicuous.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you guys go over there.
I trust you.
She walks behind a couple of people and just disappears. She's just gone. Don't know how she was ever there. You guys stand there for 45 seconds, and there's kind of a thought in your head at one point, like, oh crap, Nam just left. Or Nam. And then after a little bit, she sort of emerges just from behind somebody's legs, and you're just like, okay. She's suddenly there, and she goes, he's alone. How good are you with that hammer?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You're creepy.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your magic.
Yeah.
I'm angry. Let's do something about it.
Okay, no.
All right, we about to beat him up.
We're not friends.
Hey, what
She
if
turns
we
around.
if we if we take him down and like have a little thingy.
We're just going to intimidate him.
Okay, gotcha.
Because he's a big man. I bet he's not used to little people giving him a run for his money.
I like that.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take the gold pouch at his belt. But he's going to notice. I'm going to turn down the alleyway. When he turns down the alleyway, you guys go after him. Let him get 30 feet in. He'll miss me behind a trash bin. When he thinks he's got me, you all do your thing.
Okay.
She nods. She turns around. You guys can watch her now. She's walking pretty clearly. All of a sudden, she does this thing where she, like, as one taller person is crossing this way, you can see now how she works her deal. She watches until someone else is crossing at the same time, and instead of going and getting behind them, continuing the same direction, she just switches directions altogether and follows that person. She does that 2 or 3 more times really quickly behind people, and she keeps going the direction people aren't looking, so that, like, she's snaking really quickly, and you guys are like, oh, wait, where is she? And then all of a sudden, she's next to the dude, and you can see her. He's just still looking out at the water. It looks like he's looking for something or someone. And you can see that he has completely failed to recognize her. And she reaches up, looks at his gold pouch, rolls her eyes a little bit, pokes it, pulls it off. And then she just starts scurrying down the hallway and immediately turns around and he goes, "I do that!" And he like turns down the hallway, down the alley and like disappears down it.
Here we follow through the plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two continue after. Sure enough, about 15 seconds later, you guys have rounded the corner. You're like 20 feet behind him, but he's like sort of jogging down the hallway. He's like running around. He stops. He's got this big, wiry, messed up beard, this like afro of curly hair that's very badly kept. He's got like a dark olive skin, a cut on a cheek, not a big dramatic scar, just a little one. A kind of tight nose for a guy of his size. He's got big, broad shoulders. He's out of shape. His big, hairy forearms. He's like marching around in his big boots, splashing in a puddle. He goes, "Where'd she go?" He looks up in the hallway, and you two are just in it. And you guys are like maybe 50 feet down an alleyway. The street's that way. It's pretty dark around.
So he sees us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys roll for initiative?
Oh boy.
You can cast Entangle too?
Yeah.
Wow, spell buddies.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you what. Don't roll for initiative. Let's see if he saves on Entangle. What's your spell save
Got a
DC?
20.
My spell save.
Okay, well, we'll definitely use that if we do initiative.
My spell save DC.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be on your spellcasting page. It should be the second page. It should be at the top.
15.
15, okay. It's a strength saving throw, correct?
I
And
don't know.
Entangle?
That's what I'm looking up.
You want to help us look up in case you get there faster?
I'm sorry.
It's like a
No, it's
Bible
okay.
drill from
Oh,
Bible drill, but the player's handbook.
You know what's so funny? I don't get that reference. That's
I
just
cast
a you
blasphemy.
thing.
Never mind.
strength saving throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's me, so I rolled a 3. So Greta, he sort of mutters under his breath, just looking really confused. You reach up and you grab your symbol that you have.
Yeah, I do.
And as you grab it around your neck, they're like it sort of lights up this deep purple, deep green, and all this black shadow sort of creeps across your chest. And he like sort of takes a step back, really nervous, and all these vines just sort of out of the ground and rip up and wrap around him. And he goes, "What's going on? Who are you all?"
This is your moment.
Oh,
I found it's a strength saving throw, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna say, dude, how hard is it to, like, what the heck? You stole the wrong horses, my guy.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You know
yeah, you do.
exactly what we're talking about.
Who did you sell them to? That's all we need to know.
Nom like emerges from behind a trash can. She picks up the gold bag, tosses it to you, Craig.
I grab
sorry,
it
you-
perfectly.
Yeah, you catch it out of the air.
No check. Just
I'm not gonna. This is your moment. I'm not gonna take it from you. You catch the gold bag.
Yeah.
You don't make that noise though, right? Okay. And she walks up behind the dude and she just pulls out her little knife. And she leans down next to his ankle and he can see her there. She just sort of gets in between a couple of the vines and she puts it right up on the back of his ankle. And she goes, I wonder how well you'll do without an attendant back there. He sort of looks a little concerned. You've wrapped him up in vines. She has a knife on his ankle. Craig, are you doing anything to be intimidating?
I raise my hammer, and
Can
I'm
you pull
not
off your back?
enraged. I'm not enraged, but I mimic like the face that I make.
Okay,
enraged.
yeah, so you get a really angry face. I mean, we make fun of you a lot. You're a really big dude. You're short, but you're big. And you pull out that weird hammer with the circular head at the end and you it in your hands. It's heavy. Dude gets a sort of nervous look on his face. Why doesn't one of you make an intimidation check at definitely advantage? Because
Can I make it,
Yeah.
Mikey boy?
everybody is assisting you. So why don't you?
Yeah. Did you call me Mikey
can I do something
boy?
I
intimidating,
did. Is
Zach?
that not?
you
That's
can't.
fine.
Okay. I growl in the shadows.
What's your
There's the sound of a
intimidation?
pigeon going.
What's your intimidation?
Huh?
What's your intimidation, Mom?
Wait a minute.
He has a charisma of 11.
Gotcha. I will make that check. That was my dice. Does it?
No, you have to roll with your dice, but don't pull that in the future.
Okay, that was an 18.
Advantage.
Sick.
You might roll higher. Probably not.
That's 6. So 22.
Those low rolls were short-lived.
They were. They just need to be broken in.
He sort of looks around and goes, I don't want no problem, yeah? I don't know. Look, it goes high up the chain. We just take what we get. It's been a long time since I saw someone dumb enough to... Not dumb, just... it's not often that someone ties up a horse at the front of a building.
We're new here. We don't normally stay here.
Where would?
Look, man, I'm so sorry. Look, they get sold at the open market down on the eastern main street of the city, okay? Usually sold to these stables, and then the stables sell them off again.
Do you have a family?
No.
No? Okay. You can do better for yourself.
Yeah, man, yeah. Just let me go.
So how much would it take? Like what I need you to do is I need you to go and get our horses back.
Look, I understand what a pickle I mean. And Nom just starts cutting on the back of his boot. Now, she hasn't gotten to his ankle anywhere yet, and he goes, hey, I really can't do that. I can't, okay? They've been sold. They're gone.
Do you know the person that you
No,
sold them to?
I'm just a middleman. Really? So serious. You've already got my gold. You've got everything.
Not our horses.
I'm so sorry. Tiny, scary people. I'm so afraid.
Can I do an insight to see on if he's
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
trying
Make an insight check.
Tiny, scary people.
That was a nat one. Hold on.
Really? Because I rolled a nat 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for real.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this guy seems like he's telling the truth.
I
I'm
don't
fully
know
convinced he looks
anything,
terrifying.
Craig.
Krog.
The inner machinations
Take 1 point of Krog.
an enigma.
I'll look over it. Greta.
Craig. I'm looking at Craig. Yes, Craig.
I'm missing all the fun.
Okay.
Do you think this is worth our time?
Smashed into balls. You're bleeding for your face.
not like that. I'm having like I'm gonna edit this out. Never mind. I'll keep going.
Please don't now. Okay, what are you gonna do?
I mean,
What? It's at a market? You said you brought it to a market, right?
I mean, on the eastern side of town, they sell all the animals there. We take them there. And you guys remember that's where you bought your horses.
We were literally just there last night. Oh my gosh.
how much gold is in that pouch?
And he pauses, and Nom, just from around his ankle, she sticks her head out, and she goes, I felt like maybe 10, 15.
That sounds like enough to buy 2 horses, doesn't it?
He goes, yeah, you could buy more than 2 horses.
Okay.
You could probably buy 4
We'll just
or 5.
buy horses.
Right? We're square. We're square.
No,
feel
actually, we're
bad.
cubed, but thanks for the opinion.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that means.
Um.
Nom just leans her head from around the side of his boot and goes, what?
No, I feel you, Craig.
She just gestures to you and she goes,
It's an insult.
and she leans back to his boot. And then she starts going,
What do we do with
and he goes, make it stop cutting. Make it stop cutting.
Hey,
okay?
no. Okay.
She goes, fine. She pulls out a knife, resheathes it. She walks her back to where you all are.
Okay. Well, obviously you can't go to the officials with this because then you'll be caught. So,
How about you let me go? You've already robbed me.
Should we? I do feel bad for robbing him.
no, he literally robbed us.
As you guys are saying
You're
that,
good.
he looks
He's
at Greta
doing
and
his
goes,
thing.
yeah. And then he looks at you and goes, yeah, no.
And he's funny. That was really hard.
You want to? Okay, you can't keep him. We have to let him
How
go.
about you all take my money and I never see you again? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. All right.
Nom
feel good about
just
this.
leans over to you, Greta. You sure you don't want me to stab him?
No.
No.
Yeah, fine. She goes out standing. So you can get your magical for me. Please don't suck up my blood.
I will. That would be
I don't
so
know how magic
gross.
works.
You don't? That's so interesting.
Could you let me go?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you release your spell? Greta?
Can you just like let it trip him?
Can I do it in a way that like it's not stopping him anymore? Like he can move freely, but it's still like clinging. Like he
Yeah,
can't.
sure, if you want
he
to.
can't get the vines
I mean,
off
like
of him.
technically speaking, no, but like for flavor, yeah, sure. You can release the spell, but it goes slowly.
Well, yeah, it can't it's not
Or even like it lets him go, but it keeps like grabbing at him, kind of freaking him out.
like it won't fall off his clothes. It
Yeah,
just
okay.
won't.
So like you release the spell, and all the vines die, but then they're still
Yeah.
around him, and he goes,
No, you haven't
and
figured
one of them
that
breaks a
out.
little bit. Fair enough. And he just starts pulling
Fair
the other arm,
enough.
and he's gonna be working on that for a bit.
All right. I like usher like to no.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
Well, she just starts walking down the hallway.
Okay, I'm like.
Or
You
the
keep saying
alleyway.
hallway.
I know. I got confused. She starts walking down the alleyway.
I say we book it.
No, she walks
Yeah.
calmly. As you guys start walking, I mean, you can walk quickly if you'd like, Craig.
I'm gonna walk quickly because I want to.
Okay,
avoid
Craig walks really
awkward
quickly by.
Situation.
She just turns to you, Greta, and she goes, all right, well, came out on top on that one. Back to the room for Bazz, or?
Yeah.
We know we gotta get the horses, right?
I feel like
we'll
we should.
get them later.
I mean, you guys want to walk across town and get the horses, come back.
Yeah. No.
Aren't you guys headed out that way when you leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
See,
you guys...
No, do you want to come with
Pretty
us?
smart.
You don't have to, but like, do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Well, we still need to find Bazz.
I know. I was just asking for when we leave.
She's walking back to the warm hearth.
Okay, we're going back.
Okay. You all return. Bazz. Bazz, you disappear in the shadows. You feel like you're falling again, and then all of a sudden, there's impact. And you sort of raise your head up. Oh, you hit something hard. Which take a point of blood thing. And you can feel a little blood on your forehead as you dab your finger into it. You feel it there. And you look up and all around you, and you're in a cave. Why don't you make a perception check for me?
Natural one.
Okay, you're kind of dazed for a second. There's blood on your forehead. You look around. Stone. You can hear water. But you're not sure what's going on. You sort of stumble to your feet. You turn around. There's a pool of large water behind you. You look around the room. There's statues all over the space, but your head is swimming. You rub your hands in your eyes. Why don't you make another perception check? Is that a 2?
That was a 2.
Okay.
That's just what it's meant to be.
Okay, so you do not recognize your surroundings. Your head is swimming. You can see... actually, it kind of works well for this scenario. You can see there's a number of like other... So you're in a circular cave. There's a pool of water behind you of some sort. You can hear it up against the edge of the rock. There's cave over you. There's a couple of cave holes around you. But all of them are filled with dim swirling shadow except for one. And you can see statues out of your periphery, but they're too fuzzy. You can't focus on them. And in the middle, you can see one like cave archway leading to some other space. And you can see there's a little bit of light in the chamber, like looking like firelight. And you can see like a small amount of color.
How far away are the statues?
They're maybe like 10 feet away from you.
Can I walk up to one?
Okay, you walk up to one. Your vision starts clarifying a little bit. I'm not going to make you roll a perception check.
Okay.
But you walk up to it. You walk up to it. It's got a large stone base, and as you look up at it, it's a strange figure, humanoid and crustacean-like. It looks like a giant lobster humanoid standing on the pedestal from waist up. Huge, chitinous, like chest reaching out to shoulders. Both of the hands are really large pincers, and its head is fully crustacean looking, with many mandibles and mouth parts and stalked eyes.
Is there a plaque or like words?
Mark.
Do I recognize it?
Make a history check.
I'm looking for history. Oh, that is 11.
Okay, well, the DC was 10.
Oh.
So you passed something.
You stood there. I rolled a 10, and you stood there waiting.
I wanted you to have your moment.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Wanted you to have your success. You do recognize it. Also, on a different note, Mike, I love the henna you're putting all over yourself with that pen. You do recognize it. You recognize this from the cave. All of a sudden, you realize where you are. You're in Lagath. You're in the cave under the town.
Oh, wow.
This was the statue that was in that one religious room. Except now there's 6 of them all around the space.
The god of the Christate, of the Kuatoa.
That's what you thought it was, yeah. Start looking around. And you recognize where you are. All of a sudden, you can smell the ocean water and everything clarifies to you. Yeah. You look over on the ground and you can still see a stain of hag blood on the floor. No hag, but you still see the blood stain. And as you look up from the statue, you realize that the room over there to your side is the space where you laid the one Kuatoa to rest.
Oh, is there light coming from it?
That's where the firelight is coming from.
Yeah, I want to go over there.
Okay, so you walk up to the entrance, and as you look in, there's a mound. The mound is white. It is many hundreds of mushrooms grown up over each other, blossoming into many heads that are sort of like pink and very gently bioluminescent. It's the ones that Greta left. And they've bloomed into a massive colony over the bodies that are very solemnly sitting there. And you can see the 2 larger forms on the side, which were the Kuatoa that you met, his mate. And then in the middle, you can see the smaller mound over what was their child. And the mushrooms have just grown up quite a bit over each other and made this massive little nest of it there. And it's the only thing in the space, aside from the smashed furniture and the torch on a wall.
Can I collect a couple of the mushrooms?
Okay. You walk up and you lean down and you pluck 2 or 3 of the mushrooms.
Just not a lot, but just a little bit. It's almost like a reminder.
And you hear in your ear, "Who are you, Bazz?"
I look around.
You turn around. Nothing. You're alone in the cave. You can just hear the water against the rocks.
Can I make like I don't know. I'm just kind of like standing there.
Stand there for a moment.
Yeah.
Confused. The mushrooms are in your hand. They feel soft. What do you do?
I want to go. Was I just in the room that had all the statues? Like basically the
It was the
place
main
where
center chamber.
The main center chamber. Can I go into the place where like they have like their almost like ceremonies?
Yeah. You walk back out, and as you walk into the main room, you realize you see again all the other doors are shadows.
Oh, so there's no way
It was
out.
like you could only pass into this one space.
Okay.
But when you walk back into the middle room again, all the statues, their heads have turned and they're looking at the room that you were in. So like when you walk back into the center space, they're all looking at you.
At me?
Yeah. They're not moving now, but... Who are you, Bazz?
Who am I? I don't know.
You look up and the rock and the roof is fracturing. These huge spidering webs. A huge chunk in the center of the room breaks free. Falls into the ocean water. And then another one at the main entrance that you all came down the first time you were here. And the cave around you starts collapsing. What are you doing?
I have the stone of sea in my hand, and I want to jump into the water.
Okay. You grab the stone, you jump, you run forward. Then you can feel the stone above you and create downward pressure on you. And for a moment, you close your eyes as the force comes down, and then you open them. You look around. You're in a vast field of waist-high golden grass, an ocean of it, gently moving forward, rocking back and forth like waves under the wind. Tall pine trees in the distance, blue open sky. There's a small herd of antelope-like creatures, with 2 sets of horns, thin and elegant, dark brown fur, long legs, sprinting through a field. 2 white, thin birds with large wingspans fly overhead. And you look up, and you see a mound in the middle of the area, and you know where you are. This is where you met him, in Zedge.
I go right back to the pond unless something else happens before that, and I look. Gotcha. I basically look like exactly how I was, like at the water, like when I was next to him.
So you start rushing to the mound, but as you get closer, you realize the pond is gone. Instead of the small glade, there is a mound of dirt, and growing up out of the dirt, there is a series of gnarled, twisted roots, almost sort of grabbing at each other, grasping like fingers. And up in the middle of them, there is a swirling, gnarled knot of twisted, dark wood that comes up into a large head of tendulous, grasping strands, all around a large green emerald, maybe the size of an ostrich egg. Huge, the biggest crystal you've ever seen in your life, growing dull green. You get about 20 feet away from you, and it's just growing out of the center of this whole field, standing there all alone.
Like growing actively, or it was growing?
It seems like it stopped, but it's just sitting there.
Okay, was it growing like while I was moving towards it?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I thought maybe.
Yeah,
like
you're
magically.
good. It's hard to parse apart. How close do you get to it?
I get to the edge of the pond.
Well, there's no pond. It's just a mound of dirt.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go right up to it.
Okay, you get about 10 feet away. The moment your foot touches the soil, you hear, "Who are you, Bob?"
I keep walking.
Okay, you walk up, you get closer. I mean, you can walk right up to it.
I walk right up to it.
You're there.
The Chaos Emeralds. Sorry, I don't say that.
Inspiration. Sonic the Hedgehog runs up. Gotta go fast.
Trailer for the second movie looked really nice. But anyways, back to the really important scene.
I can't believe there's Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Anyway, I'm gonna get distracted.
I look at it. I try to see if I can see anything in the reflection of the gem.
You look into the gem. It looks dark and swirling and like chaos.
Can I think about the orb? Does it come to me?
You think about the orb? Nothing.
Wow. Okay. I pick up the stone.
Okay.
Or I try to, at least.
You go to touch the stone, and as you put your hand on it, you move it, and the whole thing breaks. And you're holding a tall quarterstaff with the stone in the head. You can grasp it in your hands.
Oh, yeah, I hold it. I hold that thing.
Okay, you're holding the staff. You look at the stone. And you hear this time, instead of a voice in your mind, you hear a voice in front of you very audibly. "Who are you, Bazz?"
I look up. I see who it is. Do I recognize
There's
the voice
an
first of
8-foot
all?
tall man.
Okay.
Dark brown skin, broad, proud nose, thick, heavy beard made of moss. Great crown of moss hair spilling down his back, huge elk antlers spilling out from his head, a cloak made entirely of dense, dark green leaves falling around his torso, long, strong hands, tall elk legs pushing down from beneath the cloak, and burning green eyes. He just looks up at you. "I'm dying to know. Who are you?"
I guess we'll find out.
"I guess we will." And then the crystal. And it shines a little brighter. And you're, again, blinded by the light. And then you...
Inspiration.
I think every moment of our campaign is going to be serious moment, funny thing.
I just couldn't help but say it. I'm sorry.
It's pretty funny.
The chaos symbol.
And Bazz, you find yourself sitting in the room.
Back in the room.
In
No
room
one's there.
13. It's in the middle of the day, which is confusing because it was definitely night before. I want you to put a point of exhaustion on your sheet because you did not get a long rest.
Oh, that's right.
But you are sitting in the middle of your room, and you are. Oh, I kicked my mic stand hard. You're sitting in the middle of the room, and there's leaves all around you and stalks of dried golden grass, and you are holding in your lap a long gnarled staff with a huge emerald at the head.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Did we
Real quick, I cannot find exhaustion.
did we choose to go back?
Yeah, that's where you guys were headed.
Aha.
But anyway, we'll get there in a second.
I don't know where exhaustion is.
It's fine. I'll help you find it in a bit.
Okay, but I am exhausted.
Gotcha. It's under
Okay.
conditions. I'll help you find it.
I'm exhausted all the time, so it's nothing new. Okay, so I'm sitting there like with all these leaves around me.
Yeah, just sitting on
Okay,
the floor.
do I have
with
the
it.
mushroom still?
You look into your cloak. You pull out 3 pale white mushrooms with pink tops. You can put them in your inventory if you want.
That's what I'm gonna give Greta for Christmas. I'm just kidding. I put them with me.
Okay, you put them away in a pouch.
Yeah, a little
In
pouch.
your satchel, which we all agree exists.
I
That's
have a
everybody knows.
satchel and it has mushrooms in it. So I have the green quarterstaff. I want to look at this thing and like from head to like.
Okay, you
evaluate
focus
it.
on it deeply, and every time you look at it, it's like it's like all the colors start to gently swirl around your vision every time you look at it, and you hear in your head. Every time you look at it, you just hear like jovial, wild laughter, and it's just a large crystal, but every time you look at it for long, the colors all start bleeding and swirling together. How long do you look at it?
Oh, I keep looking at it.
You attune to the Crook of the Mad Prince.
I just got an entire
the laugh
sheet
that
of
he
paper.
hears
Oh my
every time.
gosh.
I'm gonna go with that for a second.
I'm not gonna let y'all see this. I'm sorry.
Aw. That makes me sad.
This is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
Zachary. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Merry Christmas, Landon.
He just gave me my Christmas present, which is a big staff with a green gem at the end of it. That is so wild.
Where'd you get that?
You don't know.
The eyebrows went up and the
Who knows?
silence was left.
I like it. Oh my
That
gosh.
is so sick.
Merry Christmas.
I would like you to put in your inventory Crook of the Mad Prince.
Do you have a real life inventory, Landon?
I do have a
Yes, you
real life
should.
inventory, a moral inventory.
And Bazz, as you sit there in the room holding the staff, as it sort of bleeds into your mind, you just hear one last time, I guess we'll see. And that is where we will take our break.
Oh my gosh, what a session, you guys.
It
What
didn't
a
feel that
session.
long.
Well, guys, thank you all so much for joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's like taking their headset off.
Set
I'm
down
like,
the headphones.
we gotta say goodbye. Wow, what a session. I cannot wait to read this. And
You should read it. It's pretty great.
I'm definitely going to read it as soon as we close. So, update podcast stuff. Okay, so we talked about a dice giveaway. And we've had some problems with Instagram that we're trying to work out. They don't want to let us advertise.
Come on,
which is
Instagram.
kind of
Don't do it, dudes.
I don't know why. But
That is
we're trying to get
so-
that figured out before we start the giveaway. So we're kind of putting hold on that. But hey, go follow us anyways. We like it.
Please.
Other than that, I don't know if we have a lot to plug other than everything. So go search at Barely D&D. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts right now, this is very important. Leave a review, please.
Or even if you're not listening on Apple Podcasts and you just happen to have an iPhone, just download it and just leave a
Yeah,
review.
that's a good point. Not just in the interest of like, hey, help us get fame, but like the point is that like if you like our podcast,
Yeah.
and you can leave a review because Spotify doesn't have a form for that.
It doesn't.
currently. If you want to go leave one on Apple Podcasts, people can find it that way.
It's kind of like almost like a sign of legitimacy, you know what I mean? So like if you're like if people are looking for a podcast to listen to or something and they see something that's just like empty, like nothing's there. I mean, it doesn't look like this doesn't look legitimate.
Yeah.
So it just kind of helps us kind of like establish ourselves, if that makes sense. So if you enjoy this and you want to help contribute to it, leaving a review,
I think Overcast also has a review section, and right now we're trying to build that a little bit. So feel free to leave a
Also,
review
are we
there,
on
too.
Google Podcasts?
We are on Google
And you can
Podcasts.
leave Google reviews.
I've started finding us on places I did not submit us to, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Shout out to all the people listening to us in really weird spots.
Yeah, there are some funky podcasts out there, like
Yeah.
podcast platforms.
And on another note, just like from us, I read some of those Apple reviews the other day, and I mean, I'll just be transparent with you guys. There's a lot of podcasts out there trying to get famous. This is Landon's baby, the podcast.
This is our baby.
It's our baby, but I'm the DM for this group. They're my priority. I kind of don't care. We have our episodes, that's cool. But I read some of those reviews the other day, and just hearing that people are engaged in the story, that kind of meant something to me for the first time.
Really?
So just if you even left the review, I really appreciate it.
No,
Thank you.
I seriously, I looked at the reviews and it just like warms my heart. You know, it makes me so
Yeah.
happy.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because it's fun. We do this for ourselves, and we also do it for you, and it's a weird balance, but we really enjoy it, and we hope you're enjoying it too. And with that, I guess we'll see you on the next episode.
Alrighty. 6 seasons in a row.
Goodbye,
All right.
friends. See ya.
Bye.